I'm Francis Faye, and I play Rome Thompson.
I'm Ashton Arbab, and I play Jet Wilson.
Hi, I'm Aliza Kate Barlow, and I play Jade.
And we are the cast of Summer of
76!
76! Woo!
Oh, look at you all! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everyone.
So good to see you. So good to meet you.
Yeah, it's so lovely to meet you. Thank you for agreeing to do this. This is my first interview, but like you guys, I loved the film. It made me so jealous that my summer wasn't like this. I'm sitting here going, God, man, take me back to high school, please.
Yeah. That was the goal.
So first off, I really just want to start with talking about the kind of how this film came about. So firstly, just to Ashton, I know you have a personal connection with this film, specifically with your dad, if I'm correct.
Right, yeah.
Can you just speak more about the personal connection with this film and kind of how this film came about?
Yeah, for sure. So, growing up, and my dad, he was in the fashion industry, and he actually dressed like Mick Jagger in the Rolling Stones, so I've had a pretty good connection to like the 70s rock and roll history my whole life, and I've been a fan of it forever, and I'm a musician as well. I love playing rock and roll, and bringing that into the acting space and the filmmaking world, and I've always wanted to make a 70s kind of coming of age rock story, so writing that story and bringing along my friends was a really good time. So
I was going to say, it looks like you guys had so much fun making the film, and this question can go to like anyone who wants to answer, but I saw you guys had like 5 days of filming, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
I would love to know, was there any challenges you experienced in making that short film in such a short amount of time, in like the span of 5 days?
I think it definitely felt like a very, very quick process, especially because there were so many moving parts and moving aspects as well. We are so grateful to have had like such an incredible crew. So everyone was working really, really, really diligently. But I mean, we did like come across a lot of like, blocks or like a lot of things that we had to overcome.
Right.
And we kind of had to put our like minds together and try to figure out how to, get past those. But other than that, I think we really managed to have a really successfully smooth set. We're so grateful to have had such a well-functioning set experience. So
For sure.
Yeah, did you want to say anything? Aliza?
No, it's okay.
Awesome. But yeah, now we talked about the making of the film. I really want to talk about the characters now. I want to start off with Jet, but also people can can pitch in. But like, one thing with Jet is I really noticed his enthusiasm and his determination. I feel like as part, in the group, he was the one who was very like, yes, I'm going to be in a rock band. I'm going to, I'm going to get this. But there were also some feelings of like not being good enough and some concerns that he was willing to bring up with the group, which I really loved that dynamic.
Yeah, well, Jet, he's been like an aspiring rock star since he was little, growing up on rock and roll music, and he knows that like Jade, for instance, she has this career path where she's, the smartest girl in town, and she's going to go to that great college, and she's going to, do what she wants to do in life. It's a pretty clear road ahead. And Francis, on the other hand, who plays Rome, he maybe feel a bit lost, but, throughout the movie, he finds that passion. But Jet, he knows what he wants, but he doesn't know how to get there because, it's a pretty unclear path, especially in the music industry, even today. It's like maybe I can be this musician, and I have the support system with me, so we're on this road trip, and we're going to make sure that happens. And he's a super determined kid, just unsure of where to go, but he'll find his way.
Everything is happening for a reason. This must be my path, or this must be in my future.
Right.
Now, Aliza, I want to talk to you about Jade, because I love that she's like, I'm going to go to college, and I'm going to, study and get that degree. Girl boss, love that for you. While playing Jade, was there like a risk you took in kind of playing her character, or even if like there was a risk you've taken in your acting career where you've decided to kind of take that acting to outside of your comfort zone?
I mean, absolutely. There have been plenty of times where I think a lot of things that happen in my real life mirror the projects and the roles that I'm acting out. I think that I felt really connected to Jade when I initially had auditioned because I moved from Alabama to Los Angeles, California at the age of 18. Like, I was straight up taking a massive risk there, not going to college, which it was an interesting, opposite that I didn't go to college, but I still went to pursue music and acting out here. So I think it definitely was something on my mind the entire time we were filming, of just remembering that feeling that I had, that courage it takes, and that, you know, going against the grain and just listening to your heart. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, there's many times I've taken a lot of risks. Yeah. That's just one of them.
I feel like any step you're taking is such a risk, which I feel like everyone has done in this film, which is wonderful. You guys took that risk and like took it like head on, which is what this film is about, which is so cool. Quickly about Jade's outfits, because I'm sorry, I was obsessed with her outfits the entire time.
Gosh.
I'm like, damn, I would have thrived in the 70s, because like the outfits were hitting. Jade, for your character, I'm wondering if you could add an accessory to her to her outfits, so like to her character, what would you add?
For Jade, or like to add to my own personal wardrobe? Because I was
Jade.
dressing like Jade the entire summer after we filmed. Shout out Perla. She's incredible.
Perla's
she
our
was
costume designer.
She was like, you know, she had me up in rings and these crazy earrings. I got to do cool hair, and just the outfits were so well thought out. I mean, she definitely went, you know, shopping. She went shopping for all of us. I wouldn't have added a single thing, because she did allow me to, you know, bring parts of my own wardrobe to it, like my boots and, you know, just having my own twist on it. But I feel like there's nothing else I could have added.
Shout out Perla
everything.
Nunez.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh my gosh, genuinely, costume designers are honestly so underrated, and set designers, like they're
For
all
sure.
just so
For sure.
cool.
Yes.
Now I want to talk about Rome, because I love that his dream is being a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I mean, similarly to Aliza, I feel like I resonated with Rome so much, because I feel like he's such a complex character, but he's also such like an optimist and a dreamer. And he'll do anything that he can to kind of achieve whatever he wants to achieve. And I think kind of feels like he's in this point of his life where he doesn't really know, you know, where he's going to end up.
This guy. That's a good
What a guy.
This guy.
This guy right here.
So, but I guess it's also a message to say, well, at the end of the day, it's you who has the dream, and it's like, if you believe you can do it, then you might as well go for it. I would love to ask you guys, who are the people in your life who have kind of helped you, you know, get to this point, or just help you throughout your careers?
For sure, you know, family, I guess, you know, like, I feel like that's your foundation in life.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like
Absolutely.
families, you know,
100%.
we're lucky enough to have a family that supports us in our dreams and keeps us going every day, even when we doubt ourselves, because everyone does doubt yourself at some point, but it's a matter about, like, you go back to that pack, and they're there to, like, lift you up and boost your spirit, and also, like, friends. Like, you know, we have each other, everyone a part of Summer of 76.
Yeah.
We know we can go to them, and they'll be there for us no matter what. So for
We
sure.
I mean, like, we
did.
really
We
hit
really
it
did.
off, and it felt like so real. Just everything about the film feels so authentic to like who we are as people.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
Ashton did a wonderful job with the casting.
Thank you.
And the way he wrote the characters, I think he knew exactly what he wanted. He basically just handed us a new friend group on a silver platter.
Yeah,
Like,
literally
yes.
true.
Yeah, that's the best thing about films, because, like, I mean, yeah, you were only in production for like 5 days, but technically you were communicating with probably for like months. So it was like, probably months, like pre-production and the production and post-production and everything. Like, so it's so important that you guys stayed friends, because it would have been awkward if it was like, I don't, you know, it would have been really hard to kind of.
Yeah, we all started hanging out, like,
This summer.
most of us,
Yeah.
like, at least
The
like a month
first-
before we shot. So
Yeah.
going into filming, we
That's
were
right.
already like best of friends. So it really paid off.
I love that. And I would also love to, keeping that in mind as well, was there a particular scene or a moment during production and like filming across those 5 days where you all kind of looked at each other, because, you know, this film is about living in the moment and kind of like living in the present. This is all you have right now. Like, was there a moment where you kind of looked at each other and you're like, oh my God, we're literally living a dream right now. We're going to live every second.
Yeah,
Was there a
yeah,
particular
yeah.
We
moment?
can all tell our own.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
go.
I think my moment, like, specifically would be when we were all in the Corvair, and it was like,
I was gonna say the
same
Corvair.
moment.
The car
It's like
stuff.
late at night, we're
He,
all
like,
like kind
had
of
his
like
guitar.
he had his guitar, and we just start singing together, and like, you know, the
Listen to
camera's
the
not
crew
really
by
set
Red
up
Hot.
yet.
Yeah, he
and
was
it
like
was just-
strumming, and you know, you were in the back seat,
Yeah.
singing along. We were all just
We're,
singing.
like,
I videoed it.
harmonizing. Yeah.
I documented this.
It felt so just, I don't know, it was very a reflective moment.
Yeah.
For
I guess,
sure.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very special.
It was-
Because,
it
you know,
felt
when you're on a
special.
set and you got like 40 people around you, and it's kind of hectic. It's like super late at night. You've already had like an 8-hour day as it is,
Yeah.
but it's just the three of you already ready for the shot, and then
Yeah.
you're just like start singing a song because everyone a part of the
Yes,
film really
yes.
is a musician and a
Yes.
songwriter as well, which was fitting for the film itself. So I think that was
I
such
love
like
that
a
we all had the same one.
yeah, that was such a
It's
special
so
moment for
funny.
us. Yeah.
I want to ask, now what, guys? What's
What now?
What
What
you
now?
guys?
Oh,
No,
now
yeah,
now
you
what?
first.
Well, Summer '76
Yeah?
is releasing May 1st, 2026. So that's super exciting. We're gonna be having a premiere on the 25th of April in West Hollywood, and it's gonna be a blast. And then we're submitting to film festivals, and we've already won a few, which is super exciting. And then I think
Congratulations!
thank you. And I think for the rest of us, we're gonna keep making magic happen. You know?
Oh, love that. Let's keep making the magic. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well, guys, that's the end of the interview.
Ah!
Thank
Oh,
you.
God.
Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this interview. Thank you for joining the interview and just chatting with me. I
Yeah.
can tell you guys are so passionate about this film, and congratulations again. It's so sick and I love it. And again, it makes me want to go to mum and dad and go, hey, can we like swap? Like, can I go to your time?
Love that. Love that. That's
Love
awesome.
that.
I appreciate that.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I cannot wait for the film to actually come out. This is going to be so sick. And yeah, it was lovely to speak to you guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. This was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great
All
day,
right,
guys.
Charlotte. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.